Dancy remix, page 444.
Hello, welcome back to take 444. I've been away, as you may have noticed, been on my holidays, climbing mountains and scaling heights in the Himalayas. Back now. Sorry I haven't posted anything for a while. Takes a bit of time to get back into the swing of things. But we're starting off, I think this is episode 27. We're still in C. Goodness knows when it'll ever end. We're starting off with a fantastic record that many of you, I'm sure, know, and that is Rebirth by The Children, Texas band. This is a reissue. I've never seen an original copy. Probably not that uncommon in the States. It came out on Atco, so it's not a tiny label. Although I think it was first released on a label called Cinema, which I think was probably an independent. But like I say, I've never seen an original, but I would pick it up if I could see one. So this is like I say, from Texas. It's playing in the background at the moment. This is came out on Outsider a few years ago. I'm not sure when. Came with a bit of information, and let me just get my specs on so I can read what it says on the hype label. Reissue of Children. They were originally the Stoics, and also they released a single under the title of Mind's Eye. So it says soft psych and baroque pop with fuzzed out guitar psychedelia, and yes, it certainly has got some fantastic fuzz guitar on it and some great strings, and there is one unfortunate novelty track, as there often is on a psych record. It was the previous one to this. This is side 2. This is Pictorial, which is about 9 minutes long. It's absolutely fantastic in my opinion. They've got a female singer, but they've also got male singers taking the lead, and it does drop into some, as you can just hear, drops into some soft psych and stuff. Leyland Rogers from International Artists had his hand in as well. Great record. Pick it up if you see it. Next up, we have a couple of albums by a band called the Cosmic Jokers from Germany. These are the only two I've got. They were basically a jam band in the studio. So it's Manuel Gottsching from Astra Temple and Klaus Schultz from Tangerine Dream. They basically had some spare studio time and chucked a load of people together, all took acid and just set the tapes rolling, and it was just all chopped up and released over a few albums in 1974. So they're not strictly a band, they're not strictly albums as such, but they're pretty good German cosmic psych, krautrock, call it what you will. If it's got Manuel Gottsching in it and Klaus Schultz, you know it's going to be good, even if it's so this is the first one, just called Cosmic Jokers. You know it's going to be good stuff, whatever happens. And this is the second one I've got, Sci-Fi Party, Unser Flug durch die kosmische Musik, I think is how you say it. Yeah, so it's these are reissues on Spalax Records, but they're quite easy to get hold of, but well worth picking up if cosmic sort of krautrock is your thing. One of the other albums, which I think I've got actually, but I couldn't find it, it's filed under something else, it's got some Timothy Leary input as well, but pick them up. Both came out in '74, those two. Next we have The Creation. As I've often said before, Psychedelia is a very broad church. So you go from Cosmic Jokers and Children 2, The Creation, who are a British freak beat band from 66 to 68. They released one album, The Painter Men, but this is the one to get. If you want to pick up any of their stuff, this is the one to get, unless you can find an original Painter Men, obviously. So this is called Our Music is Red with Purple Flashes. It's 4 sides of fantastic freak beat, a little bit of soul band, because that's sort of where they came from, their roots. But it's, yeah, just great stuff. If you like London mod psych in sort of 66, 67, this is the album to get. These are not a huge amount of information on there, but some great pictures. This came out in 2015, I believe, on Edsel. So yeah, pick it up if you can. Before that, they were before the sort of 2000s. Creation weren't very well known, and their stuff was quite hard to get hold of. But I did pick up this one. Which way up is it? That one? This came out on Planet Records in the early 80s, I believe it was. All the tracks are on the other album, but I kind of like to keep this for sentimental reasons. The first Creation record I had. Yeah, like I say, if you like that sort of thing, this one is called If I Stay Too Long, and it's got How Does It Feel to Feel, which is their most famous track. Making Time. They were really a singles band, but they made some headway in London in '66, but things changed and they broke up. The guitarist Eddie Phillips was the first exponent of the violin bow on an electric guitar, later taken up by Jimmy Page, of course. Next up, still in C, obviously, is a couple of albums by the Candymen, an American pop band. This is very light psych touches on this. I hesitate to say there's any psychedelia on these, but I'm including them anyway. It's on ABC, the original ABC sleeve there. So yeah, this is just called the Candymen. It's good American pop music from the mid '60s, and that was from '67, and this one came out in '68, I believe. The Candymen bring you Candy Power. A slightly more touches of psych on this, although they are, like I say, very light touches. But if you like American pop music from the mid '60s, pick them up if you can find them cheaply. They're worth it. They're good to listen. Next we have actually one of my favourite sort of C League psychedelic records, League 3. They're not a top psych band, but they make a fantastic record. Calliope, unfortunately, it's called Steamed. Unfortunately, they couldn't write a song to save their life, so it's chock full of covers, but they sound fantastic. They have got great sound. They do covers of Hello, Hello, California Dreaming, Hound Dog, Like a Rolling Stone. You know, they do Nadine, which is a Chuck Berry track. They do rather lay it on thick with the covers. It's on Buddha, but they make a great sound. They got fantastic fuzz guitar, and they sound, like I say, sound fantastic. Just a shame that they didn't have any writers in the band, because they would have gone far, I think, if they'd done this. Not an expensive record. This is apart from the drill hole in the corner here. This is almost mint. didn't get played a lot, but yeah, pick it up. I really like the sound of this record. As I say, and the covers are done well. The California Dreaming is great. They don't take them on straight covers, but they give them their own twist. Last but not least is an album I don't know much about, and I couldn't find out too much about it. Circuit Rider. Actually, having said that, I think it's in the Acid Archives, and I didn't look up what it says in there. But so it's on a no label. It's kind of a bootleg, I think. Circuit Rider came out in 1980. It's actually Patrick Lundberg from Acid Archives writes, projects visions of a biker high on PCP driving over a cliff at 100 miles an hour, laughing and screaming all the way. I'm not sure I would go that far. I think they overtook it sometimes in the Acid Archives. But it's a good kind of heavy rock, and it does not sound like it came out in 1980. It sounds like it was recorded in about 69. And is all the better for that. Good vocals, good fuzz, guitar. Period production doesn't sound like it was produced in 1980, as I say. Quite easy to pick up, and have a listen if you can find it. That's all for this week. I shall be tuning in again soon. See you soon.